Liam Lawson's underwhelming start to the season has thrown his Red Bull future into serious doubt. After a disastrous qualifying in China turned into a lackluster P16 finish, Red Bull is reportedly losing faith in the Kiwi driver. Now, the latest reports suggest that Red Bull is considering replacing Lawson with Yuki Tsunoda as early as the Japanese GP. But that might not even be the biggest twist in this unfolding saga. Recent rumors suggest that Red Bull has made an inquiry to Alpine about Franco Colapinto, with the goal of loaning him to VCarb for the rest of the season. This means that Lawson might not just be swapped with Tsunoda, his entire F1 career could already be over. Formula One is a ruthless world, and Red Bull is its most ruthless team. Lawson's performances so far have fallen well short of expectations. Across 3 qualifying sessions, 2 for the main race weekends and 1 for the sprint in China, he qualified P20, P19 and P18, and that's nearly not enough to convince Red Bull that he deserves to stay. Red Bull brought Lawson in with the specific goal of reducing the damage Sergio Perez dealt in the Constructors' Championship last year. But after 2 race weekends, it seems the team has already made up its mind. Lawson is not delivering. And when a team like Red Bull senses weakness, they don't hesitate to make ruthless decisions. While Lawson is struggling, Yuki Tsunoda is making a strong case for himself. His qualifying performances have been nothing short of exceptional, and the only reason he doesn't have more points is because of poor strategy from VCarb. Tsunoda has been outperforming his car and maximizing every opportunity. Now, Red Bull might finally be ready to pull the trigger and promote him to Verstappen's side. If this happens, it would mean one of the shortest Red Bull tenures in history for Lawson. But what's even more concerning for him is that Red Bull might not even keep him at VCarb. Multiple sources are reporting that Red Bull has approached Alpine about Franco Colapinto, with the intention of loaning him for the rest of the season. If this move goes through, Lawson wouldn't just lose his Red Bull seat, he'd be out of Formula One altogether. Colapinto is one of the most highly regarded young drivers, and Red Bull sees potential in him. If they believe he could be a better long-term option than Lawson, they won't hesitate to make the move. That would leave Lawson without a drive, ending his F1 career before it ever really got going. Even Max Verstappen has weighed in on the situation, making it clear that he believes Lawson would be better off in a VCarb seat rather than as his teammate. Verstappen stated, "I mean, the VCarb drivers are doing very well, they're very close to me. Maybe that also says something. Are we the 4th fastest team? That's how it feels to me. I think Lawson would go faster in the Racing Bulls car. Our car is extremely difficult. If you look at the difference between the 2 drivers on the other teams, they're all closer together. The VCarb is easier to drive than ours. I also noticed that when I talked to Liam last year, I don't think the difference between him and Tsunoda was that big. Otherwise, the team wouldn't make the choice to put him in a Red Bull either." This isn't just an offhand comment. It's a clear indication that Verstappen doesn't see Lawson as a strong enough driver to be in Red Bull's main team. When the reigning world champion indirectly suggests a teammate swap, Red Bull listens. An emergency meeting has reportedly been called at Red Bull's Milton Keynes headquarters to determine the future of both Lawson and Tsunoda. According to Helmut Marko, this week there is a meeting in Milton Keynes to discuss when and how we can close the gap. Until then, it's about scoring as many points as possible. We are worried, but it's not like we are throwing in the towel. Reading between the lines, it's clear that Red Bull is already exploring ways to improve their lineup. If they believe Tsunoda is the answer alongside Verstappen, Lawson is likely gone. And if they decide Colapinto is a better fit for VCarb, then Lawson may be out of options entirely. Lawson's biggest problem isn't just that he's struggling, it's that Red Bull doesn't give second chances. If they replace him, there's no guarantee he'll get another shot in F1. Even though some may argue that Lawson needs time to adapt, Red Bull operates differently. They expect results immediately, and Q1 eliminations are simply unacceptable. Meanwhile, Tsunoda has been outperforming expectations, and Colapinto represents an intriguing future investment. If Red Bull decides to move forward with this plan, it could mean the end of Lawson's F1 journey before it even truly begins. The upcoming days will be critical in determining the fate of all 3 drivers. Do you think Lawson deserves more time, or is Red Bull right to make a change? And if Tsunoda does get promoted, will he be the right teammate for Verstappen? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this unfolding drama.